Now to a historic decision in Tallahassee. Within the last few hours, lawmakers passed a proposed amendment to Florida's Constitution that would effectively eliminate homestead property taxes. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Payton joins us live from Tallahassee. And Andy, this is a pretty significant decision. Still, there is a much bigger hurdle ahead before this becomes official.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, Courtney. Even with lawmakers approving this just within the last few hours here, we won't have a final decision for months until voters ultimately make that decision in November.
Clerk will lock the machine and announce the vote.
Tonight, the Florida House and Senate making a historic decision.
Show the bill passes.
Now putting the power in the hands of voters to decide whether Florida becomes the first state to effectively eliminate homestead property taxes.
The win here is that we trust our voters. We have smart voters in Florida. We have educated voters.
Lawmakers passing the monumental changes just 2 days into the special session and just under a week from when Governor Ron DeSantis first announced his proposal in Tampa.
Taxing something that you own repeatedly, which is a property tax, is the worst way to do taxation.
The ledge agreeing to the governor's gradual rollout that would see the homestead exemption raised to $150,000 in 2027, $250,000 in 2028, and eventually $500,000, eliminating property taxes for 76% of Floridians, but making some amendments adding protections for school funds.
We care about the future of Florida. We care about our children.
But those amendments still not enough for some members.
What library do you want us to close? What park do you want us to close? What, law enforcement officer do you want us to fire?
Who are now asking voters to do what they couldn't.
Is $2,000 roughly in savings worth millions in the essential services that will disappear?
Yeah, so voters, as we said, will ultimately get the final call here, and this will need to receive at least 60% voter approval in order for it to become law. Reporting live here at the state capitol in Tallahassee, Andy Payton, 10 Tampa Bay News.